Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to another video. And in today's video, I am going to be showing you guys how you can get tickets the fastest way possible. Now, I know this new egg takes a lot of tickets, especially if you open up 4 eggs at a time instead of just only 2 or even 1. Now, the one thing I will tell you is that you are going to need a lot of tickets if you want to grind overnight. And basically, in this video, I'm just going to be showing you guys how you can get a bunch of tickets very fast. As you can see, I only have 25 tickets right now, but by the time this video ends, I will probably have over 1 million tickets because it's just that simple, and to do it, it's very easy. Now, I will claim this reward over here, so an extra 10,000 right there. But catching fish is actually not the easiest way to get tickets. I grinded overnight on the first night of actually doing the ticket stuff, and I didn't really get much of anything. I got, I think, 1 million max tickets. But, you know, I think the fastest way to get tickets is by mining ores. I think by mining ores, you can get a bunch of tickets. And a bunch of tickets means you can open the egg for way longer and get some better pets. Now, for mining tickets, it actually doesn't matter what pets you have. This is my pet team right here, but none of these pets actually matter because they don't have a ticket multiplier. Now, because it doesn't have a ticket multiplier, that means, you know, the pets don't matter. But the first thing you want to do is you want to dig all the way down to the bottom. And once you get to the bottom layer, that's where you will find the starfish, you'll find clams, and you will find aquamarine. Aquamarine is the best ore you can find, and it's at the bottom of the depths. So all the seaweed stuff, like see the seaweeds, you get 15 tickets. 15 tickets isn't that great compared to the ones below, but yeah, I mean, it's still pretty decent. If you can't one-shot the blocks, then maybe go for the ones up here. But other than that, I think that mining is definitely the best way you can do this. And you also get a lot of blocks mined, as you can see on the side. Also, if you guys didn't know, they took out caves. There's no longer caves in the game. They took it out for because people were cheating and teleporting to the caves. And that's why they took the caves out. As you can see, there's also shells, and it's sold for 35, or it's selling for 35. And if I go to my ores, my total value here is 575 tickets, which isn't a lot, don't get me wrong. I understand that. It is not a lot of tickets. But yeah, we're just going to dig all the way to the bottom of the depth. As you can see, the blocks are getting a lot tougher to break. It is 28,000 to break. It's very hard to break. And this is actually kind of where a good pet team comes in, because if you don't have a good pet team, you won't be able to one-shot these, and it'll start to take a longer time to finish. Now, this is not the bottom layer. Actually, there's a 35,000, I believe, and a 60,000. So if you don't have enough mining power for that, don't go to the 60,000. But if you do, I recommend going to the 60,000 layer, and that's where you can best find the aquamarine. But yeah, as you guys can see, we are now getting down to the bottom layer. As you can see, I dug 34.3 million blocks down before I even got to the final layer, and here is where this stuff is. Here is aquamarine. This is the ticket things that you want. As you can see, it says it sells for 450. So you mine it, and you would get 5, but I accidentally broke one earlier. But 16.7k value total as of right now. And basically what you want to do is once you get to the final layer, like I am at right now, 6,000, you can then just go off to the side and try to find these different ores. And I recommend breaking every single one, sand dollar, and there's another sand dollar, and there's just so much ores you can break. Aquamarine, obviously the best, so that's the one you want to go for 100%. But look how fast that million block counter is going up. Look how fast it is going up. It is crazy fast and crazy good, but it's very, very deep in the mine. Now, I believe only Sand Dollar and Aquamarine are the only ones actually down here in the bottom layer. But the one above, there is clams and there's also starfish. So if you can't break these one shot, then I recommend going for those. But these are still very good otherwise. One thing you also have to realize is that tickets are very hard to get. You're not going to get like billions or trillions of tickets, considering none of these ores give you anything. I mean, sorry, the stone. None of the stone gives you anything. Only the ores actually give you value for what you are digging. Now, tickets are very useful. You can buy the flamingo, you can buy the bucket, you can buy boost in the shop every time it updates. I mean, it's very, very, very good, and that's probably why you clicked on this video, because you really need to find a way to get tickets. And I know a lot of my subscribers were actually wondering as well how they could get tickets themselves. But this is just the fastest way you can do it. You might need to grind for like an hour or two just to get like lots of tickets, because that's really the only thing you can do now for tickets, especially since there aren't any caves. Another thing you have to realize is that your pickaxe also matters too. You need your pickaxe to be upgraded pretty much all the way. I think every pickaxe you get, you should immediately upgrade it all the way, or at least the ore duplicator, so you can mine this stuff super fast. Now, there is also one dilemma for people who want to get tickets really fast. As you can see, I have an infinite backpack. Infinite backpack is one of the best game passes in this game, in my opinion. I think it's an S tier game pass. But it is kind of expensive. That is the only downside of it. And I know I can hold infinite amount, but for people who don't have that, I think the max you can hold is like 20 million. And you won't be able to even get down to the bottom layer, let alone mine this many to even get stuff. So it is kind of pay to win if you want to get a lot of tickets. I don't know if you guys want me to make a tier list game pass of, you know, all the game passes in Mining Simulator, and which ones you think or which ones you think I should review. Let me know down below. I can always make a tier list about the game passes in Mining Simulator, and maybe even some game passes that they could add to Mining Simulator to make it a little bit better and easier for either free-to-play players or people who are pay to win. But yeah, as you can see, after mining for a couple of minutes, we have 72.2k value worth of tickets. Now, if you put your boost on as well, which I highly recommend, you might have a lot of these boosts. And if you don't know where these are from the spin the wheel thing for the 4th of July event. Now, if you didn't go to the 4th of July event or didn't spin the wheel that much, you probably don't have a lot of these, meaning you'll have to buy them in the shop. It's not super expensive. It's like 2,100 for 2 hours of it. It is actually a little bit expensive, but it's not the worst thing in the world, and I think it would be very helpful if you guys bought this as well. It would just utilize your time a whole lot more. But yes, as I said before, there is no longer any caves in Mining Simulator as of right now. When this video comes out, there is no caves, and if there's no caves, that means it's going to be very hard to even get these ores, and it's going to make tickets a lot more grindy. You're going to have to grind a lot more to get these tickets. Tickets are very hard in the game, and I'm pretty sure they will make an easier way you can get the tickets, and hopefully they won't be so hard anymore. But yeah, I think that's the best way you can kind of get tickets. I'll show you guys like the aftermath of how to get tickets and kind of what to expect after you get a certain amount of tickets. But yeah, I mean, this is the fastest way. I think this is pretty simple if you have enough to break this one shot, and if you have infinite backpack, I think that makes it all that much better and easier to do. Alright guys, so after 30 minutes about of grinding, we got a total of 198,000 ticket value. Now, I'm going to wait until, so that's pretty much like 200,000 tickets, which actually is very, very good considering it's only been about like 30 minutes of grinding. But it is actually kind of hard to get the tickets, but let's just see if we can get a little bit more so we can increase that. So now, yeah, alright, there we go. It's at 200k. So you want to go to the surface, and now that you're at the surface, you're going to go to your boost. You're going to scroll down to the bottom, and you're going to use your boost. You're going to use the 10 minutes, if you have this, of the super rich, and you're going to use the, if you have a 5-minute boost, so you want to use that one, of course. And then you just go sell, and boom, 510,000 tickets we got. Well, actually, I think pretty much just 500,000 tickets we got. But that is very, very good considering it's only been 30 minutes of grinding. So if you leave it AFK grinding, you're probably not going to get as much as that, considering I was grinding the whole time. But you will get something somewhat similar to that, maybe like 350,000 or 400,000, you know, something along that line. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I really hope this helped. And yeah, it's going to be a grind to get the tickets, but just know that after a little bit of work and a little bit of grinding, you will eventually get it. Also, next time I go live, I am going to have a different shirt, and you will be able to buy it, obviously, if you want to. It'll probably be 10 Robux. But yeah, if you guys want to buy it, just, you know, I'll give you guys the link to the shirt, and you can buy it and wear it, and maybe you can also get a pet. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.